she said that as hard as it is, she may not understand everything, and neither did I. That she's coming on board on this trip, and why I say trip is I said, you know what? If you're making this commitment and this decision, I promise you it's going to be a ride. But there's this phrase that I like to say, to enjoy the ride, with all the twists and turns, the ups and downs. It's almost like a roller coaster. We may not know when it's going to turn. We may see a turn coming. We may see a dip coming. We don't know when it's going to go up or down, but we could scream through it. We could laugh through it. We may be knocked out through parts of it, just like a roller coaster ride. We may not always enjoy it, but at the end, you'll know that feeling that you had. I went through it and I was able to enjoy. And I said, let's enjoy this ride with everything that's going to happen. Things we may expect, things we may not. Let's just enjoy the ride. And I told her one thing, listen, if you come alongside me on this journey, I promise you that God will take us places that we never would have imagined, allowed us to experience things we never would have imagined, and witness things in our life, but also in the lives of others that we would never have imagined. And to this day, we can together, I know she's not here, but I think I can speak on her behalf and speak for myself today. We can definitely say we have seen things, we've been places, we've witnessed things and experienced things in our life that we would never have imagined, that only God can do because we made this decision together. So she stepped onto this ride and we were on this ride together. So we said, okay, let's go. We got married in 2006. In 2006, I think the church had transitioned me into the role of as a youth pastor here at our church, and just started doing that faithfully. And in 2008, we transitioned to build up a youth and a young adult small group, and we started that in 2008, I believe. Started in our own home, and that started growing. And people started coming. People of all backgrounds started coming, not just Indians or Malayalis, which I am a Malayali. But people of different backgrounds started coming to that young adult small group on Friday nights at our home. I'm just remembering that as I say that. And the basement was packed. A great season of just discipling and growing together. And then in 2011, the church, because of how that was growing, the church saw that and said, let's start a new service called Community Worship Service here at First Church of God. And we started doing that, and it was a whole new service to reach the community. And then that started moving along, started growing, with about 35, 40 people. And consistently, new people were coming, new families were coming. Every year since then, we've had new souls come to Christ, but also get baptized in water. And it was growth every year. And I kept sensing, hey, God, I knew that call was there when He called me for ministry several years before. And I just kept wondering, God, when is it? Is it time now? Is it the church is growing, the ministry is happening, and I'm working. At that point, I shifted jobs from Verizon to work at another local church here on staff there as their administrator. So that's a huge piece too, because I think that was a huge step towards this pastoral full-time ministry. Let me just talk about that, if you don't mind, a little bit.